Welcome to Wolfnest, your trusted property management in Salt Lake City, Utah. As we step into July, the real estate landscape continues to captivate our attention. Contrary to predictions of a housing market crash, Utah's real estate market has shown remarkable resilience this spring, despite near 7% mortgage rates. In this month's update, we will highlight the weakening job market, falling inflation, a pause in interest rate hikes, stability in real estate sales, and a decline in rental rates. In June, non-farm payrolls increased by 209,000, falling short of analyst expectations and marking the slowest month for job creation since December 2020. The unemployment rate declined to 3.6%. And average hourly earnings rose by 0.4% for the month and 4.4% from a year ago. Despite a pause in rate hikes, Federal Reserve officials still anticipate future interest rate hikes to address inflation concerns. In the week ending July 8th, the number of Americans filing for unemployment benefits declined to 237,000, against expectations of 250,000. Continuing claims slightly rose, but remain near a 4-month low, suggesting potential improvement in job opportunities. In Utah, we saw 1,598 new filers, marking a 6.6% increase from the prior week. Inflation in the U.S. fell to its lowest annual rate in over 2 years in June. The Consumer Price Index, CPI, increased by 3% from a year ago, the lowest level since March 2021. The core CPI rose 4.8% annually. The Federal Reserve sees progress in curbing inflation but remains focused on core inflation, which is above the 2% target. Wall Street reacted positively to this report, speculating a potential rate hike by the Fed. The Federal Reserve skipped a rate increase in their last meeting but signaled that further rate increases might be appropriate this year to reduce inflation. Fed Chair Jerome Powell expects inflation to come down as shelter costs moderate, but acknowledges the resilient job market and sticky core inflation. Future policy moves will depend on upcoming reports, with the next meeting scheduled for July 25 to 26. Renters in the United States can find some relief as the national median rent experienced an annual decline for the first time in 3 years. In Utah, every submarket showed rent increases since March 2020. However, the meteoric rise in rents has given way to an inevitable correction, with year-over-year declines ranging from 0.8% to 2.7%. This new reality requires landlords to be more aggressive with their pricing strategy. Renters in the United States can find some relief as the national median rent experienced an annual decline for the first time in 3 years. In Utah, every submarket showed rent increases since March 2020. However, the meteoric rise in rents has given way to an inevitable correction, with year-over-year declines ranging from 0.8% to 2.7%. This new reality requires landlords to be more aggressive with their pricing strategy. More homes on the way. A new report reveals significant growth in the build-to-rent (BTR) sector, with over 14,500 new BTR homes completed in 2022, a 47% increase compared to 2021. Dallas led the way in BTR home completions. New inspection standards for public housing. HUD has introduced the National Standards for the Physical Inspection of Real Estate, (NSPIRE), to replace existing standards for HUD housing programs. These standards include provisions for severe deficiencies, fire safety codes, infestation and mold issues, and potential lead-based paint hazards. In conclusion, despite the challenges and uncertainties in the market, the Utah real estate landscape remains robust and dynamic. At Wolfnest, we are committed to keeping you informed and navigating these changes with expertise and dedication. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more updates from Wolfnest, your trusted property management in Salt Lake City, Utah.